Billy, are you going to hang out with us tonight?
No, I can't. We've got that test in biology tomorrow on cellular respiration, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to fail it. I really need to study.
Are you sure? You seem like you're getting everything in class today. What don't you get?
Everything!
Here, how about I help you study? And if you still need to study, you can stay home. But after I help you and you totally get it, you've got to hang with us. Deal?
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, so why don't you tell me what you already know?
Well, I know that cellular respiration is the transfer of energy from an organic compound, like food, into energy called ATP. And it can either be anaerobic or aerobic. The first one being cellular respiration without oxygen present, and the second with oxygen present.
Yeah, just to make it easier, let's focus on aerobic respiration. Those styles of respiration are vary a lot, so we can talk about it later. Anything else?
Well, there are the three parts in aerobic respiration: glycolysis, Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. In glycolysis, a little bit of ATP is made, and in the Krebs cycle, energy-storing molecules are made. Then, in the electron transport chain, large amounts of ATP are made as well. That's basically it. But I know there's more to it. I just don't remember or understand it.
Well, I think you're on the right track. With understanding the overview of aerobic cellular respiration, the test will probably ask about the reactants and products. So remember, the reactants are what go in to help the products, or what comes out. The reactants in aerobic cellular respiration are oxygen and glucose, which was like what you were saying with the organic compound. With the glucose from our food and the oxygen from our breathing, the products, or the result of the aerobic respiration, would be the CO2, water, energy from the form of ATP.
Oh, and if you switch the reactants and products, then that's photosynthesis, right?
Exactly. Go a little deeper into the parts of respiration. First comes glycolysis, which literally means splitting of sugar. Do you know where the stage of cellular respiration occurs?
I actually do. I always remember glycolysis has a Y in it, and so does cytosol, where glycolysis takes place. It's usually outside of the mitochondria, because the mitochondria is where the energy, or ATP, comes from. But that's really it. I don't think I know much more about glycolysis.
That's a good start. Like I said, sugar or glucose is broken down by glycolysis. At first, there are 6 carbon atoms in the starting compound. 2 ATP molecules help break down the glucose into 3 carbon compounds called pyruvate. 4 ATP molecules are produced along with 2 NADH molecules that carry electrons. But because the process required 2 ATP molecules to begin, the net gain in 2 AP molecules. Once oxygen is present, the pyruvate and the NADH go on to the next stage, the Krebs cycle. If this is an anaerobic respiration, this is where the cellular respiration would stop and only 2 ATP molecules would be produced. That's why cellular respiration with oxygen is present is much more rewarding.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So what about the Krebs cycle? I know that it happens in the matrix of the mitochondria, and that it's the next step, but I'm mostly confused about this stage in cellular respiration.
That's all right. This is one of the stages that I get stumped on too.
Let's just start where glycolysis stops. When the 3 carbon pyruvates go on to the Krebs cycle, 1 carbon from each gets expelled along with 2 oxygens as carbon dioxide. This is what we breathe out. The other 2 left from each pyruvate attach to what is called coenzyme A to create acetyl-CoA. This acetyl-CoA gets linked to a 4 carbon chain called some wacky name I can't pronounce that form citric acid. The 4 carbons become 6 carbons, and then a chain set of reactions take all carbons, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms in pyruvate and make them into carbon dioxide and water. These are the products, apart from ATP, that are released. Also, the three different kinds of high energy compounds made are NADH, FADH2, and ATP. The cool thing about this cycle is why it's called a cycle. The 4 carbons with a funny name is the start and ending point of the Krebs cycle pathway. For each glucose molecule, 8 NADH molecules, 2 FADH molecules, and 2 ATP molecules are produced.
So that means so far there's 4 ATP molecules. So where is the other 32 coming from? Isn't there 38 ATP molecules for each molecule of glucose?
You're exactly right. The other 32 come from the last stage in cellular respiration, the electron transport chain. The high energy compound NADH and FADH2 continue to the inner mitochondrial membrane. There are membrane-bound carriers that pass electrons from NADH and FADH2 from one to another. Protein in the chain pump hydrogen ions across the membrane into the outer compartment from the matrix of the mitochondria. Once there becomes enough ions in the outer compartment, pressure due to its high gradient pushes these ions out back into the matrix through an ATP synthase complex that synthesizes ATP. Oxygen accepts electrons as well and is then reduced into water, and the high energy electrons from NADH and FADH2 go through the chain as well. This is what produces the bulk of the ATP from cellular respiration, and this completes the cellular respiration cycle.
Wow! That's really awesome and easier now that you've explained it. And it's pretty important due to that whether or not you're a plant or animal, woman or man, you've got to go through cellular respiration to do life.
Quack! Even me? Bah! Even me?
Even you! But wait, Sally, I have one more question.
Yeah?
Why do we need to know this? We're simply puppets. We aren't alive.
Hey, Bill. Stop it.
No, I can't. That test is cellular respiration.
Are we still going?
Yes!
Okay.
That's you.
Are you sure? You only change voices.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ew, what? Get out of here.
I know there's more to it. I just don't remember or understand it.
We gotta stop.
Let's just start with glycogen.
Or understand it.
We gotta stop.
Alright, so let's get a little bit deeper into the parts of respiration. First comes glycolysis, which literally means spitting out sugar.
You screwed it up.
Bless you.
Letting out sugar!
Guy voice.
If you want.
Just be you.
I mean, give me your Billy right now.
What?
Speak like Billy right now. Nice. Autumn, we can barely see Sally's head.
Are you kidding me?
I need something to sit on.
Do you guys want this tool right here?
Sally. This is full
I'm getting stuff all over me. It's gonna piss me off.
Wait,
I'm just...
Wish that I had just as
Oh my God.
Okay.
wait.
Yeah.
What does dejected mean?
Dejectedly?
Like you're upset.
He's crying in the corner.
I don't.
Go, go, go. We must
Just
run
inside.
inside.
Just sniffle. You already sniffling.
Okay, so you want me? Okay.
What's up?
Part of your world. How was that?
That was beautiful.
I got it.
What? Oh, you're dead?
Yes.
This is interpretive dancing. Puppets. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay in the sun. Wandering free,
Ding.
we shine a beat.
Just shoot them off your hands. There's been a massacre.
Is that a
Put that on there. Do not.
Don't eat. Don't.
That would be really bad.
I have enough people hate me.